Hi, today I'd like to talk with you a little bit about eating. We all love to eat, don't we? But I more specifically want to talk to you about dinner time. I remember when I was growing up, we sat down every night at the table together and ate dinner. Mom had it ready when Dad came home from work, and we would sit, we would pass the food, we would enjoy conversation, and it was just a really, really nice time. Today, that doesn't happen very much in very many families. We're busy. We're going all kinds of different places and all kinds of different directions. And so the luxury or the art of family mealtime is rapidly disappearing, I'm afraid. And I want to encourage you to change that. I am not asking for you to try to every night sit down. That may not be realistic. But I do encourage you to make it a once or twice. Start out with just one night a week. Everybody's sitting down at the table and sharing things about your life, things about your day, things about connecting, because dinner time is so much more than eating. So many things are taught when you are at the dinner table. Things like manners, things like taking turns, things like chewing with your mouth closed. I remember at just this past couple of years at school, our teacher's assistant always had lunch duty, and one of her least favorite, most hated times of the day was lunch duty. And she said the kids would, they would be loud, they would get out of their seats, they just didn't know how to behave at lunch. And I would go up a couple of times and kind of try to help her rein them in, and she was right. I mean, it's pretty much chaos. And I remember making the comment, it's like these kids don't know how to eat. It's like they've never sat down. And then I stopped. I don't think they really had ever sat down, many of them as a family, and been taught what it is to share a meal together. And so not only are you teaching your children how to behave around a table when you have family dinner together, but it's also a very cherished time when you can share things about your day, when you can create that feeling of unity, that feeling of love, that feeling of family. Some of my favorite memories take place in the kitchen growing up. Some of my least favorite also, washing the dishes and that kind of stuff. But just being in a kitchen together with family, canning or cooking, and especially sitting around the table and enjoying food together, but also conversation. You can learn a lot about what happened in your child's day. They may open up at the table where they're not going to talk about anything else, any other time of the day. You've got them there. You've got them all in one place all together. So I encourage you to try, and I know it's hard, I know, but please try to make it a priority to sit around the table, to share things about your day, to spontaneously teach intentionally those manners that are so necessary when it comes to eating with other people in public. So there's just so much that can go on at dinner time. So I encourage you to take back dinner time. And in some of my future videos, I hope to talk more specifically about social media during dinner and about family devotions. I'm hoping to make a whole series of family devotions that you can do when you're with your family around the dinner table. So my challenge for you as your next parenting hint, please try your best to plan at least one night a week where you sit down with everybody in your family around the table and share. If that's not possible, if you can't get everybody, make it possible with those who are there. Everybody just sit around the table, if they're home, at one time, eating one meal together. You can do it.